I like that it gave me a good foundation so that I could go into a sale and have the knowledge behind it, so that I could, guess body language, sell to the customer, give them proper details, and break down basically every aspect of the sale to the customer.
I learned quite a bit of things. I think the number one thing I took away was confidence. From the past year, I've gained so much confidence that I've been better at the counter, been better with the customers, better with the technicians. It's definitely confidence.
I got a lot of confidence in myself that I didn't realize was there. A better way of approaching people to better serve them.
The most I got out of it was meeting fellow advisors, most who have been through some of the same difficulties that I've been through, and I got to discuss with them what's worked for me, what's worked for them, and based on that, I was able to put in policies and procedures to further the business. And I wouldn't have had that kind of support chain without I4 putting that together for me.
My favorite thing was being able to collaborate with all the other advisors in my team and meeting people from all over the shops and just seeing how it is everywhere else.
One-on-one experience with the coaches and having other service writers available to coordinate and work with and call on during the weeks. And just the games, the role playing, I actually like that. It helps a lot to put it into perspective.
I think what we've liked about having a service advisor in the mastery program has been the continued education, the internal competition with the different teams, and I think that's been some of the biggest things that we've really enjoyed about that.
I learned a lot of confidence building techniques, like USP is kind of the biggest one, right? Arrows in the quiver. That kind of prepares you for any situation you could encounter and kind of gives you the ammo that you need.
Having more confidence in myself in order to not accept a no, to go back in there and keep trying to get one more thing and just presenting it more clear for the customer.
Confidence in everything, using the USPs that we've learned, and then learning how to close a little bit better. That's definitely helped in my shop personally.
I think being able to handle difficult customers, Nikki's had the opportunity to really understand the personality types and be able to set things aside from a personal perspective and be able to just to take on an empathetic perspective to be able to help customers and win them over to purchase the services that are needed for their situation.
The whole arrows out of your quiver, that was a huge thing that I picked up from coming here and handling objections and stuff. Just grasping that whole concept, it's just awesome.
Just the overall confidence of being able to overcome the objections and getting a higher ARO. Like when I started the program, it was a 350 ARO. I ended with over 600. So that's pretty huge.
The next thing would be learning the numbers. I basically have been doing this for a lot of years, but never knew the professional terms behind what that was. So getting those words and that professional terminology behind the numbers of what I'm doing.
The whole profit margin, understanding that. When I first started here, didn't make any sense to me. Now I'm on board with my boss. My boss started the program before I did, and I didn't understand a lot of the stuff that he was bringing to me. And then so when I came in on the first class, when I went back, it was like everything started clicking and I understood it. And because of that, we've made vast improvements on the shop. And profits are up, car count's lower, but we're making more money overall, so it's been good.
When we got on the program, we had a pretty low average repair order per car, and to have Nikki really come in and learn all the sales skills that were needed to where I think she was, at least for a while, was number one in the class with her average repair order, has had a huge financial impact for us, as well as gaining better customer retention, better sales dollars, better gross profit, just everything. So much better because of this program. For us it was a challenge, right? Because financially we weren't doing the best. So it's hard to look at investing money when you're not making a lot of money already, but the investment's well worth
it. The tipping point, the reason I would tell a service advisor to come to this program is if you've been doing it for 6 months, if you've been doing it for a year, if you've been doing it for 6 years or 10. It doesn't matter. It's a good way to get tools to handle everyday problems, whether it's internal customers.
lead auto repair has grown 39%, and I contribute a lot of that success to Carly's ability to be able to handle customers as well as our technicians, dispatch and work, etc. So it has all come together pretty well.
I've been reluctant to putting that much money into my service advisors, and I decided I just do it. I sent both advisors at the same time, and the numbers are crazy different. So what they're doing for the shop now is far better. My customer reviews are better. My customers are happier. I quit doing discount oil changes, and the sales are still going up. They're happier. I'm happier. I don't have to be at shop near as much. It's good things.
Coming to the program will help you increase your ARO. It'll actually make it a lot easier to increase your ARO. I found that I struggled a lot and would be just giving money away just to get that sale, and now zero discounts are given. My ARO is higher. To be honest with you, it makes the job easier and more fun. It's not as, there's always the stress in the job, but it's a lot less stressful. Learning all the different techniques that Cecil and all the staff here teach you and how to use these tools. It's been a great experience.